Okay. The Magician, the Queen of Swords, and the Prince of Pentacles. I'm kind of sensing two people that are playing games with each other, but not like, I don't want to say games. I want to say they're trying to manifest one another. The obviously the female might be a little bit older than the prince, depending, not too much. But obviously you could see that he is staring right at her. She's kind of like testing out all these personas on him, and she's very keen. The Queen of Swords, she knows, she's intellectual, she's smart, and she knows how to test. I'm not gonna say whatever. She knows how to test suitors. So she is doing her magic on him in that sense, and he is just trying to manifest her in any way possible. We'll find out. All right, so who is the Queen of Swords? What is she up to? We got the Empress popping out as soon as I said that. Queen of Swords, Empress. This is someone you can be, if you are the female here, you are someone not to be messed with. The Empress is like Mother Earth. She's like the universe, right? She might have the universe in her belly. There's a pregnancy, and it doesn't have to mean physical. It can mean like a pregnancy of a new idea, a pregnancy of a new life, or you're just kind of like very lively and nurturing, but also at the same time you're not dumb. The Queen of Swords is not dumb. So even though you're standing in your Empress and you are very soft and feminine, you also have brain. So that is basically how you're showing. Someone very, what else? Who's the Queen of Swords? We have the Ten of Cups popping out, and we have the King of Wands popping out. I was gonna say there's no fire here, but now there is. Like, this person, she's a fiery female. I want to say not femme fatale, but she has a lot. She's balanced. She knows what she wants. She's balanced. She has standards. She's well spoken. She's intelligent. She will test you, but she's also, she's pretty good looking herself. She's not looking for something shallow with the Ten of Cups. Like she wants someone real. Like she wants the real deal. So who is this Prince of Pentacles then that's staring at her? Who's the prince? We have the Four of Pentacles. He wants to he wants to hold on to you like this woman is holding her clutch. He is staring right at you, and he wants to kind of like lock it. So, someone has the eye on the prize. We have the Seven of Wands coming out with that. And one more. There's the Prince of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. You might know this person through some sort of collaborative group. It could be work, obviously. It could be some kind of collaboration, a group atmosphere, let's call it. And he's going to have to kind of prove himself. I'm going to say with the Seven of Wands, stand his ground with around this group. Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration and group, mentality. Three heads are better than one, you know. The Seven of Wands is all about standing your ground and standing up for your beliefs and holding on to you with the Four of Pentacles. This person might have to actually stand up for you in some kind of way, or stand up to their belief system on you or what they feel about you. Maybe this is some sort of relationship that is not socially accepted, something like that. It might be the age, with the queen and the prince of, it might be that. There's something here that this prince feels like he needs to prove in order to hold on to you, but he's looking at like a woman. He's like looking at her and he's like, damn, that's like a real woman. It's totally fixated. He's like, I don't care how old you are. I don't care how old I am. I don't care. It's kind of immature at the same time, but it's coming from a good place. All right. So then let's see what's going on with the magic between them, the magician. What are they doing? Why are they doing this to each other? What's happening? The sun. Aww. Because they love each other. Because they would make each other extremely happy. And the sun card is the happiest card in the deck, like hands down. It's everything that would make you feel elated. 7:17 on the clock when I looked up. So you both feel a connection, basically. That's what I'm getting from this magician card and the sun. We'll pull two more, but you both feel something. You both feel something. I'll elaborate more. The Five of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So, there could be a lot of deceit, a lot of game playing, a lot of people talking. A lot of people arguing, a lot of people competing for something. You both know that there's some sort of fight involved here in order to get this relationship somehow. And you're afraid of doing dark magic on each other, like not in a way where it's like evil, but like forcing an outcome, to not naturally just let things naturally happen. If you will feel something, you don't need to force it. And I think there's some sort of, it's strange because you have the sun between you two. So let's just clarify a little bit more here. What's up with the Queen? Temptation, avoiding. She's avoiding the evidence of how she feels. What about the Prince? Again, with the Earth sign, this is the Prince of Pentacles and Earth signs come out. So that's double clarification with Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. If it's not an Earth sign, it's someone that is very slow and steady in their approach, their approach to life. But don't mistake slow for stupid, and don't mistake slow for inactive. That's what I want to say with that. And what's one more for the Magician? Decisions. holding back or coming towards you, indecisive, procrastinating. I think you both are indecisive at this point. Why? Let's see. Why are we indecisive? What else comes out? You might be very different from one another, but there's a lot of love here. Isn't that like kind of, I like to see couples like that, you know, like you obviously you could see two people that just match each other's vibe in such a way, but they're so different from each other at the same time. And they enjoy both aspects of it. They enjoy the difference and they enjoy the similarities, but they love it. So what is the big holdup though? I don't understand. These come out. You're afraid of being tricked into something that you're investing your time in. Like you'll invest all your time and energy into each other, and then at the end of the day you'll be put out into the cold. The Eight of Swords, which is not good energy. Like you're tied up, you're bound, you're blinded, you're just like, where am I don't know, like what happened, and everyone abandoned you and they left you for dead. You know, they like, that's like the feeling that you're afraid here of making this decision. It's like so typical though, like honestly though, everyone's afraid of getting hurt, everyone's afraid of taking risks. And risks don't even have to be about jumping off of a cliff. It could be a risk on just like asking someone out. Okay, but you're not going to die over it. You know, like you might feel like that, but you have to like learn to like kind of take it on the chin, you know, and have some self-esteem here. um, because on the flip side it could actually work out very well, and I think you both know that. So it's just the fear of this happening, you know, like, is it a fear or is it a premonition? Like if you don't see any of these signs and you're just afraid of like this being like kind of like lied to and manipulated and then left, you know, like just spit out kind of deal, like do you really get that from this person or the other person, right? Like you're both like asking yourself that. That's what I'm getting here. But there is a hesitation between you two, and if it's just fear based, I'd say kind of let that go and be free, you know, like just live. But we'll see. We'll see a little bit more. What about the sun? The sun is the most important thing between you two. You know, what about this? The King of Cups. I knew it. I don't know why. Like, I literally had that in my mind while I was saying it. And the King of Cups pops out. The King and the Queen of Cups are out. And then we have the sun in between. Like, I don't see how you can even be fearful of something like this happening between you two. Of course, that could happen with anyone, but like, come on here. Like this connection is right. Actually, it's right. So I'm getting a lot of chills. Um, you should feel actually excited, you know, excited like the springtime, I want to say, where like you just feel the energy of everything like blooming again, and there's a bustle in the air is warmer, there's sunlight, and you're finally like, oh my god, I feel a little bit alive again, you know. That's how you're going to feel with this person. But the sun is a lot more than just a little bit of light, especially between the King and the Queen of Cups. You know, could be water energy too, doesn't have to be, but it's really all about heart energy, and your emotions are related to water. So you're going to be swimming in emotions with each other, you're going to be swimming in this connectedness. It's really going to truly actually make you happy. So yeah, like I think it really comes down to like at the initial outlook of each other here. Like when you just invest in yourself and you have your own stand in your convictions and you have this like empress energy and you know exactly what you want and you're not going to accept anything less, that's not being difficult. That's just being having a you know having love for yourself. And you glow and you do your thing, but and then people will appreciate that. They'll see you and actually appreciate that, you know, and that's how you attract in people that are going to be at the same energy level as you, because we both, we all attract people on the same energy level as the other person. It might be inverse, but it's the same kind of like traumatic level, if you want to call it. And we can either heal each other or we can hurt each other from it. And the decision is yours. It's ours. It's both of ours. But when two people come together and make that decision to be happy with one another and live in your heart space, like it just makes me feel like I got chills again. And every time I kind of connect to that, like real actual bliss, you know, like, of course, love isn't bliss all the time. There's a lot of hard work involved. But when you get to that point where you can actually look at someone and be like, I love you, and I'm never letting you go, you know, and two people do that. Like, I don't think there's anything better feeling, you know, for a man or a woman. I don't, challenge me on it. So, that's what happens when you level up yourself and you take care of yourself. Um, but I wouldn't be fearful, you know, like obviously don't be naive, you know, and know what could go wrong and know to see signs if they do occur. But in this reading, I really don't see any kind of malicious energy. I really just see two people almost surrendering to one another, and surrendering to the happiness that they can create with one another. And there'd be a lot of feelings involved with that. And I'll keep it there.